Alright everyone, it is May of 2023. Oh, I just did a comic trip. It's been a month since we done one because we had Easter and that was Good Friday, because we normally do comics on a Friday. That's just our routine. And then we got flu jabs the next fortnight because we do comics every fortnight. And that knocked us out.
Kicked my ass.
It was a really weird brew this time. Really knocked me. I mean, normally I don't like to nap because then I know I won't go to sleep. But yeah, after getting that jab, coming home, and it was about 3 o'clock, I'm falling asleep in my chair, and I thought I'll just lay down and on my bed. And then Luke's knocking on my door, dinner's ready, 6 o'clock. I'm thinking, whoa, where am I? But yeah, I was going to do a vlog for May the 1st, or not May the 1st, May the 4th, and yeah, not many Star Wars things.
Nothing really jumped out for
specials and everything. And yeah, now it's May 5th, so yeah, just done recent comic shop, and I got something to open for this as well because I wanted to buy the Legendary Collection for the Yu-Gi-Oh! 25th anniversary. I've just done an unboxing for 2 of them, and I thought, well, to do a little video to start off May, I'll buy one and go to the card shop. But yeah, I was a little bit ticked off because they open at 11, I've gone up and, oh, we're still closed, and they're in there, and it's like
8 past 11, not good enough.
Yeah, guys, are we open or what? And they weren't, so I was like, oh, come on. I was looking forward to that, but we got this now, and I actually wanted the Electrode, pardon me for getting it wrong, the Hisuian?
I think it's like Hishwan.
Oh, Hishwan, sorry, pardon my ignorance. I'm very bad at pronouncing words. I had to do literacy for 1 year in high school, and I still didn't get it. Something wrong with my brain. But yeah, I really wanted this one, and went to JB and they had one. So we're gonna start opening because it's getting a bit hot in here. So while we're opening, we'll talk. So yeah, for the May, I'm not gonna do many playthroughs. Scratch that. We're gonna do playthroughs, but we're gonna focus on some double trouble plays.
I've hit a point in my life where I'm getting old, and just getting home from work.
I
just can't be. I'm just so tired after work. I'd just rather just sit down, watch some movies, watch some shows. I just can't be bothered setting up anymore. So recordings is more of a day off thing now.
Not to complain, but it's just we work in aged care. It just seems to get
harder. Getting harder. It's getting a bit more, getting more tiring. Had enough feeding all the old ladies.
Actually, I might just move my chair back without squishing everything. But yeah, what I really want, because I've got plenty of recordings, like of just solo play. And sorry, am I recording? Yeah. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. So sunlight. I couldn't see it, but yeah, I've got plenty of playthroughs done and need to edit. So I want to take the time and start doing some more double trouble plays. We've done Spider-Man, Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to put on the back burner because
I get it now.
I get it. We intended to finish the game and then upload it, but we found that it was getting so much longer to get into the game and play another session, so decided that I'll just start uploading what we've done. But now I'm still thinking, it's a very long game. We can easily jump in.
A lot of things are very tedious. I forgot how tedious a lot of it is.
So the plan, I was going to scrap it, but I thought, nah, because I enjoy Final Fantasy, well, we both enjoy Final Fantasy VII. I'll keep the videos, but once we get to a situation where we fancy doing a session, we can jump in. I mean, we've been playing the game since we were, what, 8? 7? We got it in grade 3, I think. Our dad did, and yeah, we've been playing it since then, so we can easily get back into it. But we want to focus on some other games. The big one at the moment, Super Mario Bros. 3, because we've seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie. We're pretty hyped for that. And I really want to do Dino Crisis 2. I think that'll be a fun, because I'm in the middle of re-editing the 2016 playthrough we did, just trying to clean it up, and a few other games as well. But we're gonna focus on just a few more of them and give the Shed channel a bit of love. But tell you what, sorry, drifted off.
I want to see the cards.
So there's the Electrode big card. That's really nice. I really like Electrode in this game. I think it's a really great version of him.
I just like Electrode and that in general.
But just the out of different versions of Pokemon, I think I like this one pretty nice. Like, really, what I want to say, I really like it. Like with Typhlosion in that. So then we got standard Electrode. I think I got that one. I pulled it out of a pack. Yeah, it's not a promo, unfortunately. But this one is the Electrode V, so the smaller version.
Gee, talk about a bad cut job.
Oh,
look at the. It's like
yeah, the English version of the trading card game. They do a very
like that's a whole millimeter that's like been missed.
Yeah, it doesn't beat the Japan cards. So there's my. Sorry, Luke's my holder at the moment. If I get a coughing, you can have it.
Fair enough. Still got the coffin.
Oh yeah, you still got that one.
I put it in here to put because it was hard to get my driver's license out, so I stuck the card in there to help. But then I put my card in my phone. So I thought it was hard to get him out, so I just left him in there.
So opening up a Lost Origin, which we did a box on, or a video when we did our Christmas double trouble. So we've got Leaf, Lampert, Gastrodon. I'm not going to make this an unboxing. I'm just going to go through and get the good cards out. Lost Vacuum. Now I should say I've got a few things that I want to do. Yeah, I got some products ready to do an unboxing for. Some pretty big stuff. Electrike. Yeah. Pinnacle. Macro. Wimple. Hushwan Gudra. I hope I'm saying that right. Ooh! Got a Hollow Sableye. That's nice. Astral Radiance. Oh, I hope I get Typhlosion. Oh, we got a Togepi. He's so cute. Look at that. I love Togepi. I like Togekiss. Lightning. Hishwan Overquill. Kamado. Nocta. Togepi. Chatox. Magnemite. Tezazura. This one's Sneasel. Oh! Oh! Origin Form. Dialga. Oh, that's very nice. Gorgeous. Another Lost Origin.
I do like that Shuppet.
See if we'd be like Shuppet.
I do like Shuppet and oh shit, what's this? I forgot the
Coliseum.
No, I forgot the evolution of Shuppet.
Oh,
I forgot. Oh, it's one of my favourites, and I forgot its name.
Damn it! It's gone.
I feel bad. It's one of my favourites too.
Psychic Lampert. Maybe it's in here. Cascoon. Lost Vacuum. Shuppet. Shellos. Hishwan Growlithe. Ducklet. Rockruff. Relicanth. Oh! Darkrai Hollow. Alright.
Hollows keep on coming. It's like Benedict.
I can't even picture the
bee.
evolution.
It's like a bee.
Alright, brilliant stars. Hopefully for that Charizard. We've got Dark, Weavile, Frenzy Gala, Executor, Electabuzz, Bidoof, Clefairy, Grama. Ooh, that's cool. Execute, Chin Chin Chin. Wear him down. Yeah, didn't get anything. I thought, yeah, I got so many drops. So we're done with that one. See if I get the packs back in, just to keep it tidy. Oh, it's upside down, but that's the Electrode V box. And yeah, time to go home. I've got some comics to read. Alright everyone, Comic Book Day. I actually just finished recording unboxing the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection box, and I thought while I got the tripod and everything all sort of set up, I'll go through the comics that I've picked up. Issue 1 of the Mighty Barbarians. This was a good read, really enjoyed this one. I'm still in that D&D mood of after seeing the movie, and yeah, this one definitely gave me those vibes. If I have it right, it's almost like every movie, they want to build a team to do something, and they got to find the strongest warriors and all barbarians pretty much. All AI's issue 1. This was a great read. This is my kind of comic. I love horror, especially monster horror, and this is all about giant spiders and pretty much eight-legged freaks in a way, but not in that kind of, because that to me was like a slapstick comedy kind of movie. It wasn't so much a horror, but yeah, this one, great read, really enjoyed it. A lot of horror themed comics this trip. The Nasty. So you have this kid, he loves watching horror movies, which we called them video nasties, and yeah, he ends up befriending an imaginary friend who's this character here, and yeah, it was really enjoyable. I like this one, and at the end, somehow after watching this tape, and it's like a magic tape, it becomes real. So yeah, good read. Almighty, it was alright. It's pretty much like a Mad Max style setting. Yeah, it's in the apocalypse, and you got different gangs and rivalries trying to survive the wastelands, and yeah, it was okay. I probably wouldn't pick up the next issue though. It just didn't hook me. Black Demon Tales, we gotta kill a shark, and it's a big one like Megalodon, and yeah, so I've got comic with spiders, which I love, horror spider, anything like that, and now I've got a shark one as well. I love my horror shark comics. It's my cup of tea. I just absolutely love them. I just always go back to White. It was a short comic series of 4 issues. This woman's kidnapped and the plane crashes, and she manages to stay afloat on a chunk of the plane, just being stalked by sharks, and this one big one comes out of nowhere. Really great read. It was the first time I felt like suspense reading a comic. I was like, oh, here we go. This was so much fun. Monsters of Metal Bloody Valentine. Gorgeous cover, very eye-catching. It was just fun. You're following, so the monsters are living among the humans, and they're on this cruise, and there's a band of monsters, and it's funny, it's violent, bloody, and gory, and I had a great time. It was so much fun. Last but not least, Vengeance of Bane, and I got the full cover because it's really cool. Yeah, another reprint of a classic comic starring Bane, and this is the origin story of Bane, and loved it. I had a great time reading this. Bane's one of my favourite DC characters, and you could probably see him right over there. Really nice figure. I couldn't believe we finally got a really nice Bane figure, and yeah, it was just really awesome. Like, it's just amazing because when I first learned of Bane, it was the Batman and Robin movie. I know, bad example, but after reading this, now I get it. Like, it's really frustrating now. But I will say that the Dark Knight Rises, Bane and that, at least they try to stick to the origin a little bit. The only downside is obviously they didn't have the venom or the juice to make him huge. But at least the origin was there. He was, in a rough environment, and he adapted and pretty much just became the darkness, and just embracing it. And so I kind of appreciate that one a little bit more as well. I actually liked Bane in the Dark Knight Rises, but going off topic, it was really awesome to finally have a reprint of that classic issue. And I'm keeping my eye out for a lot of these comics. I got the first appearance of Wolverine in the Incredible Hulk 182, if I remember, and I got the Punisher one, his first appearance in the Amazing Spider-Man, and I got the Superman one, like the first ever Superman comic. So yeah, I'm looking forward to more. Alrighty, update on my card organising. Finished my second folder of re-sleeving, and yeah, 360 cards for each is a lot of re-sleeving, but yeah, I've done 2 folders and just about, I can't even, 6 more folders to go. So I thought I'd have a bit of a break from doing that, and what I want to start doing is going through some of my standard folders, I'll say. Basically, if I got a holo, I just whack the card in, yada yada, and got it in my folder. But I think what I'm going to start doing is making some cuts, essentially. If I have a holo card, and it's basically it's just a card like holo for being holo, I'm going to put them in some nice storage boxes. I've actually still got this when I first started doing my Pokemon side of unboxing videos, and yeah, this was for the 20th anniversary for Pokemon, I think, if I remember. Oh yeah, I got the thing here. It was like the Mewtwo and Mew Premium collection, and yeah, I started getting into this when it was the 20th anniversary, which I was pretty stoked about, and then I realised I had some cards in one of them, and yeah, so now I'm just going through that, and yeah, got some nice cards that I forgot I had. I bought so many of the celebrations. I got so many doubles. That's a nice one of a Meluida. First Vulpix. And there's Charizard there. A lot of reverse from Generations and stuff. And then I had a big stack in my drawer that I still need to go through, and yeah, there's a Zapdos from Evolutions. So yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing now, because I've got so many sleeves from, because I've been updating. I'll just use those spare sleeves and start putting them into these and clearing up a bit of room for my folders. And yeah, bit of a long few months, but slowly getting there. Problem is I keep running out of sleeves. Geez, I did not see this Charizard EX when I was just quickly, you know, going through the pile. Man, I can't believe, like, when I was, it was just around that time when, you know, oh, if I got a double, yeah, I'm alright. I don't need to worry about sleeving and putting them in the folder. I'll just put them in a box. And oh man, I'm kicking myself now for doing that, because I've done that with a lot of cards. Man, I really enjoyed Detective Pikachu. Definitely a movie I need to rewatch. Man, I can't remember if these are rare or not. I mean, I had them in my pile in my desk, and normally it, well, from what I can remember, normally when I do that, it means I don't want to lose them in the shuffle. But yeah, I don't know. I did a an unboxing of the, so Digimon, like the card game, released, how do I put it? A bit like Evolutions with Pokemon. It was a re-release of the base set. This was like a re-release of the first booster box with updated stats, if I remember. And yeah, I really like Digimon, and I thought I really want to do a box. And yeah, I just can't remember why I left these two beside. Now I'm thinking about it, I did a couple of loose booster packs of that set during one of my Kayne's Hideout, if I remember. I think that's where I got these two from. So many Jolteons. Tell you what, I'm in the organising card mood. Look what I bought. A big folder. Oh, hang on, I need to do a comparison. So here's the folders that I've been using for the past 10 years. I always loved these ones, and I've bought different colours to colour code each folder to let me know what's in there. And that's the new folder I got. So I think I was looking for some sleeves, and then I was getting to a situation where I need to start updating these ones, because it's just starting to wear and tear. As you can see there, it's like every time I move them, they're starting to chip away. And I thought, oh, I'll have a look at some folders, see what they got. Got these new ones out. It's a 4x4, normally not 4x4, but 4x12, 4, 8, 12. I think holds about 480 cards, where these are about 360. And yeah, this thing is just, I didn't realize how big it was going to be. It actually can't even fit into my cube storage that I'd normally put these in, but I'll just show you. So it's all zipped up. So the problem I was constantly running into, oops, don't laugh at me, I did it the wrong way, but anyway, all doubles that I really like. So yeah, just look at that. It's 4 by 4, 8, 12. Quick math. 4 by 12 for each page. And yeah, now my duplicate, not situation, but trying to keep them all in sort of one page and just in a different folder instead of having them all cluttered in my other folders. Now it looks really nice, nicely organized. And once I get a, you know, another card, especially, you know, like something like Summon Skull, a Jinzo, I can take them out and put them on a different page, and yeah, it just looks really nice. I'm liking this idea where it's a 4, like for each row. Now it's looking pretty good. So yeah, these are the, so as I was organizing my favorites folder, so I used the yellow sleeves, which look really nice. I'm glad I've gone with the yellow Dragon Shield. And yeah, and I've just started trying to thin that out a little bit. And yeah, so current progress. I cannot believe I've done that. It should be that way. Damn it. So yeah, I actually forget what it's called. I think if you just type in Ultra Pro 4 Pocket, I don't know, I'll put it on the video, there you go. So yeah, I'm gonna
probably not buy more. I've actually got another one coming for Pokemon because I've got so many duplicates of my favorite Pokemon cards, so I'm going to do that for that. But I'm probably not going to go too crazy with these ones because, yeah, just can't fit them at the moment. So yeah, I thought that's really cool. Comic book day. I've got quite a bit of a theme in this pile today because I had recently just watched a movie, and I'll tell you what, I'll start with one of them first. Cult of Carnage Misery issue 1. Yeah, I finally got to watching Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage. I think I can't even actually remember the title, but yeah, Venom 2, and holy crap, I actually really enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed the first movie quite a lot as well. I don't know what it was about it. I just really liked just the chemistry that Tom Hardy brought to the movie, and with him and Venom kind of clashing with each other. And the second movie I enjoyed just as much, and it was really, I don't know how to put it, felt very gothic, like Batman, like the first Batman movie in 1989, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So spoiler alert, a lot of my comics are to do with Venom, or you know, just whatever this sort of Cult of Carnage run's gone. And yeah, this was a really cool cover, and yeah, a good read, this one. Man, it just occurred to me, I should take the comics out of the bag so that there's no sort of glare. I'm stupid. Venom Lethal Protector issue 1, really great. A bit like Bane, who's my favourite DC character, Venom is my one of my favourite Marvel characters of all time. I just love the character, and I just love the stories, that just a variety of them I've read over the years. One of my favourites was Space Venom and the Edge of Venomverse run, which was really cool, and this one was really cool as well. We've got Venom, and there's these this team trying to complete a mission, and they're like, oh, we need your help, Venom. No, kind of thing. And then they track him down, and it's like, I actually forget what happens, but this was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Tell you what, it's a very Venom and Spidey theme for this comic day, because Silk has another run. I haven't finished the other one yet. Yeah, she's my favourite Spider character in that universe. She's really cool. I really like her story, and I kind of spoiled myself because I won't spoil here, but something has obviously happened, and now this thing has happened. I was like, oh, what? Can't believe it. So yeah, I need to finish the other run. This was awesome. Edge of Spider-Verse. It is just Spider-Man and the characters of Spider-Man in Jurassic times, and this was so much fun. I recommend it. I like how Venom, or Venomous Rex, I forgot what it's called. Basically, they've all got pun names with dinosaurs, and the way the Venom one came to be was he was pushed into a tar pit by mistake by Peter Parker, or Petersaurus, Spider Rex, and yeah, then became a Venomous Rex or Venosaurus. Oh, I can't remember, but it was really fun. I recommend it. Extreme Venomous. I really like this one. It's a compilation of stories. Actually says right here. So you got Marvel's mightiest creators join the symbiote hive for thrilling tales. So yeah, each character on this cover we have learned of their story, kind of thing, and yeah, I like that a lot in comics. I wish more comics would do that. Alright, that's all the Spider-Man and Venom comics. Now I've got a few, quite a couple of good ones I really enjoyed. Issue 1 of King Kong the Great War. I actually didn't look into it. I don't know if it's the events before Kong Skull Island, that movie, or if this is a completely different story on its own. But yeah, it's during a war, a ship is taken out, and some of the soldiers are able to escape onto an island, and then they realise that, yeah, this is just the beginning of their nightmare. And yeah, really good. I really loved that movie at Kong Skull Island. It was just so, I don't know what it was about. I just like the idea that no one was safe in a way. You had your main characters, but sometimes you do have side characters that also have plot armor. They're never going to be touched, and oh yeah, they were touched. Couldn't believe it. I really enjoyed that movie, and yeah, this is what that comic it had those vibes. Issue on a blue book. I love my alien media. I love alien movies. Not like alien xenomorph movies, but you know, the little Martians, all that, you know, kind of stuff. Yeah, Signs, that kind of alien movie. This book, sorry, I was just looking at a book there. This comic is, you're following this couple and this UFO's following them, and yeah, definitely got a lot of chills with this one. I was like, oh god, what's going to happen? And yeah, can't wait to get the next issue. I have been seeing this advertised everywhere, so I knew I had to pick it up, and really great read. It's just telling a story within the Lion King movie of Scar. He's trying to come to terms that he's the runt of the litter. He's never going to be king, and it's really affecting him. You think he's very sort of in the movie, it doesn't really bother him as much, if that makes sense. He's not made out to be weak until the end of the movie, where he gets his ass kicked by Simba. But in this comic, he's trying to hunt, and then he gets taken out and almost dies. And yeah, it really kind of paints a picture for Scar. Like, yeah, he was he was just dealt a really crappy hand, and yeah, it's really good. I recommend it. Okay, to kick off, the final issue of Specs, and just a great little comic run this was. The ending was very... See, I don't want to spoil it, because it pretty much, it doesn't... There's no happy ending, let's put it that way. You know, most things like where the characters are in this situation, something goes wrong, and then they think they have it good, and it just gets worse, and by the end of it, a bit like Click, that movie with Adam Sandler, where he has the remote and he controls the universe to work in his favor, but then as he keeps doing it, there's more side effects happening, and his family start breaking apart, because when he goes on autopilot to move past time, it makes him out to be a bit of a dick, and then right at the end he almost dies, and then it turns out it was all just a dream, yada yada. Well, this wasn't a dream for this comic, and yeah, it was a good read that I do recommend. Issue 6 of Red Sonja, just really crave some Red Sonja, and yeah, continuing on with, this is the one where she's sort of adopted this kid who's got magic powers, and the kid can't control them, and she's very just trying to find her place, and then she ends up befriending this group of orphans, or just children that are living rough, and yeah, they're going to try and break Red Sonja out because she's captured, and yeah, really good, really enjoying it. And I can't have Red Sonja without some Vampirella. Vampirverse issue 5. Yeah, this is I think it's coming close. I think 2 more issues, because yeah, this alternate universe of Vampirellas are getting taken out by this super Vampirella who needs their... Oh, I forgot what she actually needed. I think she just wants to become the only Vampirella, and yeah, it's getting intense. Issue 4 of this Resident Evil comic. This got really just... The intensity went from 0 to 100 and did not hold any punches. I was just to give a little bit of a little taste. So this group of mercenaries they've tracked down this facility, and this dude who's clearly crazy lures them into a trap, and yeah, the training didn't help them, because some of these people were just taken out like that. I mean, one character, she was trying to go up against this tyrant, he bloody punches her, and then just stomps in her face, and you see everything, and I'm not kidding. There she is, kicking ass. What's this? Uh-oh. Boom. Big tyrant. Uh-oh. Start running. Oh shit. No, here he comes. It's a tyrant. Open fire. Wham. Stomp. You thought I was kidding. And to end off, got the next issue of The Walking Dead, issue 53, the debut of Abraham, Eugene, Rosita, and yeah, this was really good. Just, yeah, all the characters are back together now, and yeah, now these couple of badasses rock up. Cannot wait to get the next issue. Actually, before we go, because I need to show you, because at the end of every Walking Dead comic, Robert Kirkman would answer fan emails or letters and would respond to them, and there was just one in here that I was just like, are you serious, dude? Dear Kirkman, I want my money back. By my count, more than half the panels of this issue didn't have dialogue. Oh my god, didn't have dialogue. Oh, but you might want to go back and check that all the same. No, I didn't get much out of this issue. Please don't do like a 20 years later thing with Rick's son Carl in the next little while, because I kind of smell it coming. Wrong. What could issue number 50 be about? I smell maybe some new characters. By the way, if you haven't been getting my letters for issues of Invincible, don't worry, I've been getting issues of Invincible. What a piece of shit! The response to that, another classic. Would you complain that a movie had too little dialogue? Would you complain that a song had too few lyrics? Comics are words and pictures, and they use both to tell the story. Yes, 100% yes. I cannot stand a comic that just drowns the issue of each page with so much dialogue that it doesn't even have the art tell you the story. That is a good comic. If you can have the art tell the story, you're doing a great job. If you need so much dialogue, you're doing it wrong. Sometimes one more than the other, but it's an equal balance. There have been more than a few issues of The Walking Dead that have had twice as much dialogue as the average comic. And there will be more like that as the series progresses. But you know, people have to think and be upset and sleep and have quiet moments from time to time, or the book would just seem fake, or more fake. I'll make it up to you, promise. And damn it, you should stick with Invincible. Come on, you know you love it. Honestly, Robert Kirkman, you're awesome to take that on the chin. But what a smug son of a bitch. Christ almighty, more dialogue. If you want more dialogue, go read a fucking book, dumbass. Alright, that's comic book day for this month, because yeah, by the time it'll be my next trip up to the comic shop, it's gonna be June.
Alright everyone, it's been a while since we've done any Pokemon Go hunting. We've got the Fennekin event today, and for once we're not actually working.
I'm going to shiny hunt.
I already got one, so pretty stoked.
Literally, the first one I got was a shiny, so good start. Because Fennekin was my starter for the, which Pokemon was it? Pokemon X, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my starter, and I really like it. It's my favorite, one of my favorite fighters.
Yeah, as we just pulled up to this park, and normally this is where we normally would go to, one popped up for me, so nice.
So I'll definitely try and do the challenge. I spent money on it, I'm going to get it.
See, we got back into it pretty hardcore, and then they did the updates and made all the changes, especially with the incense, and I won't get into that again.
Yeah.
No, you didn't need to. There was no problem with it.
I like it, you can tell, because there's so many, always do the ones that aren't looking at you, because that's the ones you've done. Like, you've looked. I've never noticed that.
I did not know that.
If you've got a Pokemon facing backwards, and then if you battle it, it looks at you. So that's how you can tell that you've touched it.
I never knew that.
Now you know.
I mean, I used to love, after work, coming down to the park, getting a few spins and catch. No, I don't anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's lost a bit of its charm. It's fine. It's still, I dabble every now and then.
Stop ruining the game!
But it just goes to show, like, because usually it's pretty packed in the skate park.
Boom, got another. I love the shiny for this one.
Yeah, it definitely suits the witch.
God, I need a new screen. I keep moving my finger and it's so uncomfortable touching the crack.
Hey! Well, what I'll do, instead of staying here I'll just keep driving around. I'd walk, but I'm just a fat ass, I can't be bothered.
I'm protesting. Oh, it's designed to walk.
Nice!
No.
Another one. Get a good shot in that. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. I just want at least one female, because my one was a female, like in X. Or did I get Y? I can't remember.
I got Y, I think. You had the deer, and that was X.
Yes, right.
I should probably say that wasn't a ghost you just heard, where it said, on. It's our dash cam. It talks.
Yeah,
Parking mode. Oh.
she's a little annoying.
It's happened a few times in these videos. We'll be talking, then you just hear this weird voice.
Yeah, a little random.
Oh, it's a ghost.
Ooh. What I might do as well, the final like 2 minutes, I'm going to evolve the shiny, because then you get the super cool move. Because I keep forgetting to do that when we do these events, and then I miss out on the cool move.
Yeah, well, it's so hard to battle or raid because no one wants to do it anymore. It's amazing the player drop.
Yeah. Well, they did the campfire thing, and it's just dead, just everywhere. No one's raiding anymore, especially in Australia. Don't know how it is in like Japan and all that. Yeah, I might move. Got it there. I did say 30 minutes.
Right, next spot. 3, yes. Another shiny for me. I've actually caught more when the camera was off. I think this is my 6th one now.
I've still got 3. What a rip-off.
Some events, it's so hard, and then some just give it away.
Yeah, give it away. I wonder if it's all just RNG. Alright, another event all done, and not a bad haul this time. Got quite a few shinies, and unfortunately, I didn't get a female Fennekin. Apparently, it was a 12% rate to catch one, and I thought, oh, jeez, I got no hope, but that's right. Got a good haul of shinies, and I got a full evolution set as well, so yeah, not bad at all.